Hey Rebels, how are you doing? Checking on the topic of a frequently asked question, and that is, when I move my leg, I'm experiencing back pain. So chances are that is happening whenever the core is not engaged and there is no support for the spine. And the chances of experiencing that pain will be higher if you have anything such as bulging disc, herniated disc, or any of those conditions where there will be extra pressure on the nerves, okay? So, if we engage our abdominal muscles, if we engage our back muscles, what I call this is a corset or a protective cylinder that is shaped around our spine, that supports the spine, protects it, and therefore eliminates the back pain, okay? That is also another reason why we want to be strong into the core, so that the movement, whether we are forward, sideways, rotating, twisting, wherever it is, or extending, does not go into our back, but it's rather supported by our core. For example, when I get clients who have bad backs, the number one indicator of core is not engaged is they get that pinching sensation into the back. So let's quickly go over. Let's carefully lie down. You don't want to plop onto the floor. You want to lie down safely onto the floor. And talk, what does it mean to engage your core? So, if my abdominal muscles are not engaged, and if I touch into them, they're nice and cushiony, and my fingers, you can probably see, are sinking in. If I engage my abdominal muscles and now I resist, you see there is resistance. What I tell my kids' classes is that you want your muscles to feel like a rubbery stick. You want to feel that like rubberish feeling, then that's your abdominal muscles engaging, okay? In Pilates, we pull the ribs together and engage the abdominals. Whenever that happens, you also feel that your entire back will create better contact with the floor, and it will feel like it's more supported. You also want to make sure that your butt cheeks are nicely pressing down into the floor. I always tell people, shake it, shake it, shake it. You don't want to be here, okay? That will load the back as well, especially if the abdominals are not engaged. So you're going to have a nice and long torso, and from here what you can do, if you're aware, you can just lift. A great way to check somebody's core strength is to get them to lift the leg up. If they don't have core strength, what you see is a lot of wobbliness into the midsection. The hips start wobbling, the upper body starts wobbling, there is no support. Then you can tell somebody, now engage your abdominals and do the same thing. If there is awareness, if there is any strength, some people are able to correct that and eliminate that wobbliness. People who have weakness, who are unaware, they don't really know what that means, okay? So think about engaging the abdominals, pressing the back into the mat. One other great way to practice engaging the abdominals is if you imagine somebody punching you in the stomach or kicking you in the stomach, you automatically engage your abdominals. It's that same engagement it's basically you're protecting yourself. Like it's almost like a bracing, but you don't want to overdo it. So, if you don't have awareness, what you can do is you can place your body down. You can kind of slide your hands and see, is my back pressing down? Do I have a good contact with the floor? And then you can place your hands on your abdominals. See, are you sinking in? Or is there resistance? And then from here, it does not have to be a big movement. You can start by slowly lifting one leg up and the other leg up. And you should feel your lower abdominals engaging. If this causes that tells you your core is not working. Another thing of a weak core that will happen is when the leg lifts up, the back might really arch up. If you're really weak, even you might feel it into the neck. That is total disconnect, okay? You don't want to feel any tension into the shoulders or the neck, or you don't want to feel that big arch happening into the back, okay? So, hopefully that was helpful. Now to carefully come up, you'll turn to the side, push with one hand, push with the other, and safely come up, okay? If you have any questions, or if any of what I said does not make sense, definitely let me know. I would love to help out. Have a rebellious one, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.